What's up, guys? My name is Con, and we're back today with more Infinifactory. Now, this game we haven't played in 4 years, but it recently got released as free on Epic, so I've gotten a ton of people watching my old videos on it, and apparently I'm like the only guy who made videos on it 4 years ago, so I figured I would make a modern video. We never actually beat the game, so here we are. It's the Heist Production Zone. We're on the 3rd of 4 levels, and then of course there's the test zone, custom levels, and there is full Steam Workshop support. So I figured we would do the next level and just pick up right where we left off 4 years ago. And it's really cool. The way these levels work is you have 3 sort of metrics that you're trying to hit: cycles, footprint, and blocks. And these are actually the real scores of other online players. So cycles being the total amount of, like, you know, time, essentially, the number of cycles that it takes for you to complete the project. Footprint being the total size, and blocks being, you know, the total number of blocks. I don't really care about any of these. I just want to beat the level. Obviously, there's going to be ways to make super efficient factories. Now, this is not so much a factory game like Factorio or like Satisfactory. This is more of a factory puzzle game. So we have to build a product here. This is what we're trying to build. We're trying to essentially build this giant connected computer console thing. And to do that, we have to take this computer console, rip it apart, as well as combine it with these 2 blocks here. And you can see these are all the parts we have to do that with. We've got counters, I think, is the new thing for this this system. Lasers, I don't remember what lasers do. Oh, apparently a laser just chops a hole. Well, that's sick. It's like a shredder, but better, because it's a laser. Oh, that's cool. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna, like, quite literally cut this in half. And then I'm just gonna stack up. There's probably, like, a really efficient way to do this with lasers and stuff and have it, you know, work proper. But essentially, we have to make a console that consists of, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus we need to make these green backing pieces and then put a corner piece in it, so 8, 9. So we need essentially 9 of these, and then we just need to break them up into different things. So I'm gonna make a system where we literally sort out 9 of them and then push them off. Every one of them goes and does their own thing, assembles themselves, and then we bring them all back together and put them back together as one final product. It's not really efficient at all to do it that way, but, you know, I don't really care about efficiency. I care about getting the job done. First thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna put, I guess we could do it with a laser, but it's just as easy to do it with a grinder. We just need to remove this first set of blocks here. So we're just gonna, well, I guess we can do it here. Just do this, grab this up. There you go. That's gonna grind the entire first little bit away. Yeah, see, perfect, done. And now we're just gonna keep pushing more. That's great. So then what we do is, of course, we just bring these on a conveyor. And again, we're not going for efficiency, but you could, and there'd be a million different ways to get some really crazy efficient factories. And then these are just gonna go down this way. And then there we go. We'll have a stack of individual parts. So there's 2, right? 3, you know, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then, of course, the way to actually get these to all purge off, we might have to actually push this out 1 more block, but I've done a little bit of remembering of how this game works. So we go like this, we create a stack, and then we need to divide it into 9 of them. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? And then we can put a piston, I think, like here. We have to do like a wall of pistons like that. And we put it on a sensor on the last little one. And whenever the block gets to the final sensor here, again, this is probably not efficient at all, but all these are gonna get pushed off, right? So they should go and stack up. Nothing. See, it gets stuck. It can't move on the block on its own. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's right. The sensor only pushes the 1. Hold on a minute. We got to connect that all with some conduit pipe. And we just do this. There we go. Now the sensor will take them all. And let's, of course, put another block here just to prevent that from going too far. And now we'll have 9 different products. We can shred them all individually and then rebuild them all into that stupid control center. This is no way efficient. I guarantee you. I know there's people who are angry right now at how... There you go. Look at that. Purge 9. Excellent. But yeah, I know there's people who are like, dude, there's better ways to do this. I agree with you, but I'm really stupid. Now that we've got that working, the next thing we can do, I guess, is just divide out the consoles that aren't gonna get touched. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So the first 5, we can honestly just take and send off to, you know, wherever. These ones, we can just have them, whoops, didn't wanna press that. We can do this, have these all go this way, drop down, and then just have them feed off like that for now. We'll have to rotate them to various positions, but we'll just have them sort of go off on their own, and that should work fine. If we fast forward a little bit, yeah, there's just a stack of 5, and we can deal with them later. Okay, perfect. And then we need 3. 2 of them have to get destroyed completely and combined with the corner block, and then 2 of them have to get just the top destroyed and combined with that. So let's take the corner block comes out of here. Okay, so let's take the corner block and we'll run them way over here. Again, not going for any sort of efficiency. The biggest thing is, like, footprint is huge. So if you can do factories with a very, very small footprint, you're obviously going to use less blocks just because you have a smaller footprint. And there's other things too, like, for example, these are 2x1, so technically speaking, I could break these conveyors like this, and this is still going to work no problem, right? They'll pass across, they don't fall down in between. So again, easy ways you could save a ton of blocks, which we're not going to do. But if you really wanted to go for the high scores, I mean, you could set some crazy high scores. There's some people, especially in the earlier levels that are far less complicated, there's some crazy scores on this map. But anyway, we're going to bring these over. These blocks are just going to... Perfect, that's the corner block. So we'll combine it with these 2, which they basically need to shred. Oh, they just need to shred. Oh, they need to shred the same as... Oh, all 4 of these ones need to shred that. But yeah, this is how Infinifactory plays. It's awesome. Every time you're given some random thing that you start with, and you have to build it into the finished product that they want. So there we go. So that's perfect. So now we've got to combine these 2 pieces and weld them. So this one, it'll be a straight vertical piece. That'll be probably easiest to combine. And I think this will work. I think this will build the corner piece, and then we just got to drop that other corner piece on top of it, the little corner console that we're bringing out from over here, which, as you can see, we're super late on. We're gonna need a backup. There we go. So that goes in there. Look at that. Perfect. That works perfect. Wait, is that perfect? I welded it to the wrong spot. No, 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 hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. That's wrong. It needs to weld. It needs to weld to this spot. Yeah, it needs to weld. It needs to weld there. Hold on a minute. All right, that's where I need to weld it. So hold on, I might be able to actually do this if I do that. Whoops, that's right, this needs to be supported. If I do that, that'll weld in the right spot, and then I might be able to shunt it around this way. We've got just enough space there to do that. I think this will work. I gotta figure out how to get it to attach to something there. So that's gonna go there, that's gonna break off. That comes in first. Yeah, and then it pushes, perfect. So then I can do this, and then go like that. And now we can take that out, and that gets our first piece of the product. And then we gotta slap these guys on top, so we'll have to lift these guys up and get them. Yeah, no, that's not a big deal, because it's way too early. And then we gotta weld it somehow, and then feed it off towards the system. So there we go, that's that, welded. Perfect, yeah, and then we gotta put that piece right in the middle. Do we have to rotate it? What direction is this facing? That is not, this needs to be rotated. Oh yeah, one other thing I forgot to mention is you can see before we start, you can actually adjust the input rate. So I could go to +5 or I could go to max. And if you want the best score, obviously you want max input rate. But you can see what happens. The products just sort of get like completely out of control. So it's a whole different level of efficiency if you can do that. We're right now running on the default. I could probably go to like +2 or something just to go a little bit quicker. But yeah, the issue is that part has to clear that part or else the whole system gets screwed up. And then same sense, the pushing has to happen. Yeah, +2 seems to be what this could handle. Anything more than that, we're a little bit screwed. But let's just keep it on the default for now, honestly, at the input rate of +0. Because again, I'm just trying to complete this. I haven't played this game in 4 years. Cut me some slack. But input rate, huge if you want to minimize cycles, right? All right, I think this system works to get the first piece built, which I think is the hardest piece, honestly. It's that corner piece over there. So we're going to get that built, I'm pretty sure. And then we just have to use a sensor to push it off. But essentially, this comes off, that gets divided, that gets broken, no problem. That gets welded, pushed over here away from the wall, rotated to be the right direction. That sits there and waits. This piece gets pushed by the second piece because the first one's too early, and that gets welded like that. So now the question is, well, I guess oh no, that one's gonna weld to the next one. Hold on, what if I put a sensor here to push this off over here? See this? Yeah, we could do this. So we put a sensor here, we put a piston here, right? And then when the next one gets to like, I don't know, this point here, we have the sensor trigger it. So we can put a sensor system on this guy like that, and then that'll kick the previous one off like so. Perfect, that's gonna work. It's definitely efficient. This is terrible. But it's gonna work. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It won't work on any other cycle rate. Maybe +2. We'll see. So that sensor triggers that. Doesn't matter. Nothing's there. Can't rotate. Oh, the conduit's in the way for rotation now. Hold on. Well, let's go up with the conduit. That's fine. Or we can even go down. Look, we can go underneath. There we go. Perfect. Let's speed that up. See if this works. Nice, nice. Pushes it, doesn't do anything. That goes there. Done. Sits in position. Waits. That one comes in. Welds. This comes. Pushes. Let's go. Let's go. And then we do this, and then we do that, and now we can take that part off, and it is good to go for final assembly. Actually, we could probably just have this just drop. Yeah, let's just have it drop. Do that. Do this, and then we're gonna have it drop to the floor. Then we'll deal with it later. That's so perfect. All right, part number 1 completed. I think, hopefully. Pretty sure this is the hardest part of the whole project. Sits there, that's great. Get up there, kick in, done. And then this one comes in, sensor kicks it, rotates, and it's even in the right orientation to be that corner piece. All right, perfect. Next step is to do these guys, which is gonna be these 2 middle guys. So we gotta first shred them, right? We gotta shred them first. And then we got these 5 guys to deal with later. I really enjoy this game. It's fun. It's been a minute since we've played it, but I actually enjoyed it. I probably should go back and actually beat the rest of the campaign. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in terms of that. Because it would be fun to actually beat the whole rest of this campaign. We're like maybe halfway through. I did a whole series of episodes, again, 4 years ago. You can go look, they're pretty bad. I saw that people were starting to watch this because it came out free on Epic. And I was like, man, I can't believe people are like gonna be judging me on my channel from 4 years ago. Yeah, those are perfect. So those are exactly what we need. All right, so I think I've got a system that works here. We rotate those blocks when they come out, and then we also rotate this. And then we just gotta put welders down, which I think we can honestly do just like something like this. I know this is excessively tall. We don't need it to be like that, but I think we go like this and attach it there. And then if we put another welder here, and then of course we have to attach those to something. Might as well attach them to that structure, but I think this is gonna work. And then this will be our entire set. And then we just need a system to, again, purge these blocks off as well. But let's see what this does first. I had to put a lot of extra space here just to get these to slow down because they come out way too quick out of the wall. The game has everything balanced in a certain way, and if you're not part of that balance, then you're awful. There we go, so those go in. This is gonna go through like that. Nice, but now this next set is gonna weld to it 100%. Yeah, so we need something to trigger those to get kicked off. And I have no idea how we're gonna do it. I guess actually, you know what? The way to do this is kind of simple. We just have the conveyors continue off this way. And when the next part comes in, it'll kick these ones off, and then they just get welded like on a pass-through welder. So yeah, these are gonna push them. That'll support it, it'll push it, that gets welded. Look at that. All right, now we're producing these as well. Perfect. So now all we have to do is assemble the entire thing, and we gotta rotate these guys a certain amount. So, oh boy. I guess we could just assemble it, like shove it all onto a platform that's got welders all above it, and then that would potentially work. Okay, so how, okay, we have this much space left to assemble this stupid product. Okay, so 2 of them can get welded right away. That's probably the easiest one. Let's just do those right up here. And then they gotta go, let's take these 2. Again, we're super efficient on the block usage here, but we just put an overhead welder like that. So that'll get those 2 connected, no problem. I think as soon as they come in. And then we'll rotate them around and put them on the far side. Right? Yeah, so now they're one part. We don't even need this. We can bring them over to here. And we can actually rotate them and weld them onto that guy. The corner piece. Because they can just rotate twice, weld to the corner piece. So we should be able to do like a rotate. And then a rotate? Oh my god, I'm freaking out now. I'm freaking out. There's so many different steps. This game starts off really easy. The first level is like take 3 blocks and slap them together, and then you get to this stuff and it's just got, my score's gonna be so bad. I can already tell. I just can't wait to see. There, that's perfect. All right, so that's good. This one's not even close to being done yet. No, it's still waiting. It's still waiting. How, are you already onto your second one yet? Yeah, you're already on the second one, so you're gonna need some storage space for those. All right, and then you're gonna basically combine with the second one, and then the rates will all... Is that true? Yeah, and then the third one, that'll yeah, so it's just one behind. Okay. All right, there you go. Yeah, okay, that's sick, that's sick. And then we just put a welder up here, like literally right where those are. Attach it to that, like that, perfect. That'll weld those two together, and then we just keep going this way with a fully welded product. And that's the first corner. Done. I think this is gonna work. We gotta make sure it's repeatable as well. Ow, I'm gonna shove it out of the way. So that goes in, welds up, next one pushes, it's gone. This one gonna come in, that one goes in, welds up, perfect, next one pushes. All right, that's repeatable enough. It's two, that's good. Now we gotta sequence the other half of everything, which is these 3 have to alternate with these 2. So we need to go, these are all in the right, these ones aren't gonna be rotated correctly. They've all gotta get rotated. Yes, yes, wonderful. All right, perfect. Now these guys are actually in a great spot because we can have them drop onto something like this, and then that thing can go onto blocks like this, and then all we gotta do is feed these guys over and also drop them in to that area. This is all so hilariously terrible. I love it. It's great. All right, so there we go. So done, so that's perfect. And then by the time the next ones come, we should be gone. All right, so we just need to slap literally a row of welders here. This is awesome. I can't believe this is gonna work. Okay, and then I need to put a piston on this side, like right over here. And we just need to trigger this piston with something. And if we trigger that piston with something, probably like one of these guys coming back, like the next one of these that comes back triggers that, would be my guess. So probably like that. And then we just have this one send the whole system away. Oh no, it's gonna push on the first one though. Oh no, that's not good. That's gonna push the first one. Wait, couldn't I just do this? Yeah, this is gonna drop, and then that's gonna grip, and as soon as it grips, then that's gonna grip, and then we just do this, and then that's gone. I'm pretty sure I'm overcomplicating this. I think I was trying to do sensors and stuff. I think this is what we have to do. Because there's no piece there until it gets welded. That piece drops first. That drops. Bye-bye. Next. And then this comes in. Welds. Welds. Next. Okay, perfect. Now we just need to get this aligned with that, and then all of it welded over. So that'll get it put to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's like that, and this piece comes in like this. You want to weld it, basically, we want to weld it at the very, very back here, at the very end. But I think it's that point, and then we can just keep continuing it with a conveyor belt. There's no need to stop it or anything. So that gets rotated, perfect. Weld this whole thing up. Nice. Push. You get over. And then... Oh, one more block. There we go. And then I think this just keeps going like that. And then eventually we have to just put a block there and get it onto the thing. I think that's honestly all we got to do. And then the factory's done. This conveyor I probably got to tweak a little bit, but let's see. So this purge is 9. This is so amazing how disorganized this is. I love it. All right, so that rotates these 3. You guys get into position there. That's good. You're still doing your thing. You're purging. You're connecting that up, getting the corner console put in. Done. And then you get purged by the new one. Yes. You go over to here, waiting to get welded. This one's got to get the 3rd one. Rotates in, pushes over there. You weld up. Done. Then the next one purges you out of the way. You get over here, pretty much right in time with that. And then weld and grab. And then, no, see, yeah, this is, I need to redo this. I think that goes there. Pretty sure. And then I think that's it. I think we're making parts. There's no way we can increase the cycles on this. I'll try. We're at 0, like 0 spawn rate. So I'll try and increase the spawn rate. You know, you still only have to make 10 products, regardless of the spawn rate. So there we go. Is that it? Unbelievable. That's actually the part. That's amazing. I was kind of worried that I might have screwed something up and not actually built the part, but there we go. This is gonna beat it. That's so sick. That's awesome. I love it. This is the most advanced factory I've done. It's great. It's so great. It's actually doing things properly. We got sub-assemblies here, sub-assembly there. Again, not efficient. I don't think we're gonna be even average on the leaderboard. I'm pretty sure the leaderboard's got some crazy efficiency in doing this. Like, we're not using the products effectively, right? Like, we're shredding the whole thing in the beginning, and I don't think that's the smart way to do it. I feel like there's a way to just, you know, keep most of that intact and then maybe attach pieces differently. I don't know. I'm sure there's great solutions out there. This is gonna work, right? Yeah, we're down to 5. Sometimes you make factories too that fall apart like midway through the cycles. They're okay in the beginning. They make the first few okay, and then you forgot something like timing, for example, like this right here. This is a giant, look at the timing on this. This is actually gonna fall apart. It might not matter though, because it's just, no, see now it's, does it, oh, now it's gonna fall apart. Oh my God. Yeah, look, now I just welded. Oh my God, see what I mean? I literally was just talking about that. This is the problem. So, I need to stop this from doing that. See what I mean though? You make a factory and then it's because I really need to pay attention. If I was doing this proper and we were trying to be ultra efficient, we would, you know, have the spawn rates of all these perfectly balanced and everything would be great. But I think this will fix the problem. Because I think that one will just get, like, no more will be able to get pushed down as long as there's one jamming it in the way. So we're not going to have that big overlap. That gets there, that gets there. I should probably put more blocks down here to keep blocking it, but I think this is fine. Pushes there. Done. Next set comes in. Yeah. Pushes there. Then they're just going to get jammed up here. That's fine. See, they're stacked on top, but that's not a big deal. It's when they start going overflow, that's the issue. Yeah, I think this is gonna be good now. All right, that's still building the products. 9, 8, perfect. Yeah, now it's just like kind of like a belt feeder of these things. Oh, we're creating a stack here too. And the excess is just driving off here. We could put another wall here. It doesn't matter. This is like, it could stack up excess here for days until it reaches that belt way over there. It's not gonna cause a problem, so we're fine. What a stupid system. This is not efficient. When you have products backing up, guaranteed you're not efficient. But you know, we're gonna win, so I don't care. And if you guys wanna know the story of this game, it's a great story. We got kidnapped by aliens to build factories. That's the story. Aliens kidnapped us and we have to build factories. That is the whole deal. That is why the first episode I ever did of this was called Building Factories for Our Alien Overlords, because that is literally all they want us to do. And I mean, there's more to it than that, but that's pretty much it. It's great. There we go. We finished. Cycle score of 442. That's bad. You can see the average seems to be just above 200. Footprint score, huge, 570. And block score, again, huge. Footprint and block, like I said, they kind of go together. You know, if you have more blocks, you built more footprint. And again, with the block score, I did 329. You could reduce probably half of that just by taking out conveyor blocks. You know, if we took conveyors here that are across the ground that don't need support, for example, that reduces 2 blocks and the system will still work the exact same. So we're just gonna try it one more time. What I wanna do is I'm gonna increase the input rate to +2. That seemed to work before. And let's see if this actually gives us a better cycle score. We're still gonna be terrible on blocks and footprint. But, you know, it's my first factory back after 4 years, okay? So cut me some slack. I'm definitely worse than average. It's fine. It doesn't matter. We're just here for enjoying ourselves. And taking a look at how ridiculous we can actually get. There we go. This is just gonna motivate you guys to go get the game free on Epic, right? For this week. I think it's till February 1st, 2024 was when it ends, I believe is what I was reading. So go get it on Epic for free, and then go find all my old videos, right? And then just go look at all the scores I got, which were all probably bad. I think some of them were okay. I think at one point in time I tried to do some good stuff. But yeah, I've got some bad scores, and then just see if you can beat them, you know? It's a crazy leaderboard, and I really like the fact that the leaderboard is just sort of, you know, passive. I'm not sure if you can view other people's solutions or not. I don't think you can, because that would be sort of really easy to just copy what they did. I'm not sure. But there is custom maps as well. And again, it's just a really cool factory building game. It's really satisfying when you get it all working, and everything's great. This is the part where the cycle score is gonna mess us up. But honestly, it's still working fine. This hasn't jammed up yet, so that's good. At +2. Can I go +3? Maybe I can go +3. Let's try +3. It's just if this front part screws up that we're kind of dead. Oh no, it can do +3. Yeah, okay, it can do +3. That's cool. +4 is definitely gonna screw up though, right? +4 is dead. Yeah, no, +4. Okay, so +3 we can do. Let's do +3. Let's see if we can get a better score. Let's see if it can beat +3. It probably will. It's gonna fast forward a little bit. Looking good. So that works fine. Is the bottom backing up? No, that's fine. Oh, this screws up right away. Yeah, okay, that screws up right away. So we gotta do +2. All right, full speed ahead. It sent us a block from this assembly that didn't yet have the piece that it belonged with, so it's unfortunate. Well, we're doing it now. All right, so right off the bat, there you go. You can see 336 cycles, so instantly better just because we increased the spawn rates. Obviously, we get more products quicker. I took out a couple conveyor blocks. Look at me go. Or it gave me 570 footprint, or 571. It gave me more footprint somehow. Is that, okay, weird? But yeah, best 327 blocks. Again, bad on the block score. A little closer to average now with cycles, so people are probably doing it at like +3, +4. But again, if you're just stacking up products and you're not actually building the thing at the same speed as your inputs, it's all irrelevant. And you can go up to +5. So, or no, it's +6, I think is max. Either way, crazy inputs. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Of course, check out the game on Epic and check it out on Steam as well. Zachtronics is a fantastic developer, and I really like the games they make. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure, of course, you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see y'all next time. Look at that. Perfect. You want to beat a record though, 16,000 cycles. That's the record.